To all my football lovers out there, welcome to week 10 of the NFL scores. This is your boy, Coach TM, keeping you up to date on what's going on in the NFL world. Week 10, the magic of week 10 happened before the first kickoff on Sunday. All of those who I saw out there in San Diego know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, my special shout outs I want to give to my boy that I ran into this weekend watching the telecast. I hope you enjoy it. Jimmy, man, appreciate the love. To Vito, like you said, this is how we've been doing it from way back in the day in them apartments, just sitting around talking about it. Hope I'm making you proud. Vito, give you a shout out. And my last one to my man Merck. Holla at me. NFL week number 10 started Thursday night. Thursday night, we had a lime green attack where we had the Seahawks going against the Cardinals. Seahawks prevailed 22-16. Next up was our Sunday games. First game on Sunday, the Saints against the Bills. Mark Ingram out there running like he's back at Alabama trying to win another Heisman or something. He finished with 3 touchdown passes. And last week, we were talking about Drew Brees out there doing his thing. But this week is all about the running game and Mark Ingram as he powered the Saints to a 47-10 victory over the Bills. Next game was the Packers against the Bears. For the Bears, Benny Cunningham, you got to take it with you. He's running down the sideline. He's stretching for the goal line. As he gets there, he loses control of the ball, causing it to hit the pylon, resulting in a touchback. You got to take it with you to the zone for it to count for 6. Now, for the Packers, Hundley to Adams was large and in charge. They had their connection, their mojo working, and it prevailed the Packers to a 23-16 victory. Next up was the Browns against the Lions. Lions defensive back, Devin Lawson. He had the rare occasion of a tackle, a strip, a scoop, and a score all in one play. After that, Matt Stafford throwing the ball to his receivers, getting it going. Lions end up winning over the Browns 38-24. Next up, we have the Steelers against the Colts. Jacoby Brissett for the Colts was slinging that rock all over the field and had the Colts looking actually pretty good. But in the end, too much Antonio Brown and his quick little feet dancing and bobbing and weaving, and it ended up the Steelers beat the Colts 20-17. Next up was the Chargers and the Jaguars. Now, Corey Graham for the Jaguars took a fake punt up the middle. Juked old boy, darted left, started going, juked another old boy, ran by him to the zone for a 6 on a fake punt. But the game went to overtime, and I just had to give a shout out. In overtime, Phillip Rivers, trying to go deep, picked off by A.J. Bouye, and he returned it to about the 2-yard line, setting up the winning field goal from Josh Lambo. Now, let me tell you about Josh Lambo. He's acting like he's playing FIFA 2017 and scored the winning goal, even though it wasn't a winning field goal. But my man's going to kick the ball and run and slide at midfield. But he got the victory. Jaguars over the Chargers 20-17. Next up was the Jets and the Buccaneers. Not much to say here. The biggest play that happened here was the Bucs had the ball, they throw it, interception. Jets turn around with the ball, they throw it, the Bucs interception. Back-to-back interceptions on the possession. Other than that, that's about it. Buccaneers ended up winning 15-10. Next game had the Bengals against the Titans. Now, let's talk for a minute about my man Vontaze Burfict. From right down the road here, Corona Centennial. Come on, NFL. Come on, referees. My man got a personal foul late hit for hitting the dude with his chest hair. Dude went out of bounds. Montez is like this. Dude slides by him, and they call it personal foul. Come on, you can't get a personal foul for hitting somebody with your chest hair. That's just ridiculous. But in the end, DeMarco Murray stepped up, had 2 rushing TDs, another receiving TD, and the Titans pulled out the game 24-20. Next up was the Vikings and the Redskins. Case Keenum was a quarterback last year for the Rams. Need I say more? Before that, he was a quarterback for the Texans. Need I say more? Now, Case Keenum with the Vikings acting like he's an NFL superstar or dang near. He had 4 TD passes and helped the Vikings to beat the Redskins 38-30. Next game was the Texans and the Rams. Robert Woods acting like he's back at Gardena Sarah had a 94-yard touchdown catch and finished with 2 TDs on the day. Rams still large and in charge and doing things. Rams won 33-7 over the Texans. Next game up is the Cowboys against the Falcons. No Zeke, no fun. Cowboys without Ezekiel Elliott couldn't find an offense and looked like they really didn't know what they was doing. Falcons ended up winning 27-7. Next game up was the Giants and the 49ers. Let me ask you something. What do you have when you have a 1-7 team playing an 0-9 team? You guessed it. The 0-9 team getting their first win of the season. 49ers 31, Giants 21. And our last game of the day had the Patriots going against the Broncos. Dang, Denver. No special teams practice at all? They was like, special teams was like, practice? Practice? What we gonna practice for? We special teams. We don't practice. You have a muffled punt reception, which leads to a touchdown. You have a kickoff return where you make the dude looking like he's in the Olympics running the 100. Dude just huffing and y'all just sitting there watching him. Then you have another punt blocked. Come on, special teams. You got to do better than that. In the end, Patriots 41, Broncos 16. Monday night, we got the Dolphins against the Panthers. I'm interested to see, is Cam Newton going to have Superman step out of the telephone booth and show up and put in work? Or is Cam Newton going to get stuck in the telephone booth looking like Cam Newton? And for the Dolphins, let's see how they look now that they don't have Jay Ajayi in the backfield running the ball. This will be interesting to see. But that's your wrap up for week number 10. Please make sure you leave your comments. If you like your comments, you'll probably make it into the shout outs for next week. Make sure you share this video. You see it, like it, know somebody that would be informed by this, that would enjoy this. Let's have each one teach one. All right? I'm giving it to you. You share the video. Somebody else can get the knowledge of the NFL Weekly Rundown. And let's get to 10,000 views on this. Let's do this. And the last thing, go ahead and follow me. Go on over to Twitter. Look me up, Coach TM in the Game. Follow me on Twitter. You'll get a daily motivation where we get through the day so I can meet you right back here for week number 11 in the NFL Rundown. Until then, enjoy your week. Peace.